Andrew McGahan for SevereMMA, sitting alongside Conor McGregor here in Vegas. Conor, something you said to me last year about it all not really seeming real. I'd say 12 months on, it just seems even more of a dream.
Yeah, I don't know what it feels like right now. It feels normal even now. I don't know. I'm just in this bubble and I'm just riding this wave, and continuing on doing what I'm doing. Like you are as well over here in Las Vegas. You're in Boston, you're traveling around. Like I said to the other guys, I'm giving my family, the people of Ireland, are coming along on this journey with me, yourself, the media, the Irish media, experience these events, and these are once-in-a-lifetime events for people. So for me to be able to give that to people, I take great pride in that, So it's a beautiful thing to be here, representing our country on the big stage, and not just representing, owning it on the big stage. Because there's no doubt who the big star is. There's no doubt who the Americans are buying the pay-per-view for. They're buying it to see me. Again, whether they want to see me whoop ass or get my ass whooped, they are buying it to see me. So it's a beautiful thing.
Something I thought was very interesting, because you're not very complimentary of a lot of fighters in the UFC, but one guy you were and have been is Demetrius Johnson, who's headlining the card. I know you said you're a great fan of his gym, of his footwork, of his fighting style. What was it like being around him this week? Did you get a chance to pick his brain in any way?
No, I bumped into him once and we had a chat. He's a nice guy. Well, I respect all these people here. I have no ill feelings towards these people. It's impossible to hate somebody that has the same dreams as you. You know what I mean? I cannot do it. I don't hate these people and I don't like these people. I'm here on my own journey, conducting my own business, climbing the ladder myself. You know what I mean? I have no, of course I've thrown a few insults here and there, but this is the way of the Irish. You know what it is. We greet each other with an insult. It's all fun and games. It's the way we are brought up. It's the way we are grown. It's the way we are. But they don't understand that, and that is why it is playing into my hands even more. So I'll continue to do it. But of course I respect them at the end of the day. But again, it's business, and I must be ruthless in there and show no remorse.
Are you going to try build this as, I know you're trying to get a lot of fans as well, but McGregor versus America, because you see a lot of the comments on YouTube, they're like, oh yeah, but he only fought Brimage, he only fought Holloway, and Diego Brandao was a bum and stuff like that. The more guys you get closer to the top and beating more top tens, it seems like the Irish love you, the Europeans love you, but the Americans are 50-50, I think.
Popularity is something I don't give a shit about. I've said this before. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to be I'm just here conducting my own. I'm just here taking care of myself, securing my family's future. That's all I give a shit about. I don't care about nothing else. But as far as the 50-50 American thing, it's a beautiful thing. They want to see me get beat. They want to see me win. They will order that pay-per-view. It's a beautiful thing. So I look forward to sitting back during next week with Dustin's head on my lap and waiting to hear those pay-per-view numbers, because as you know, the numbers, they never lie. So it's a beautiful thing. But I think this is going to be a big pay-per-view seller. It's going to surprise a lot of people, and there's no doubt who the star of the show is.
It was announced the other day that Frankie Edgar will be fighting Cub Swanson with Aldo and Mendez fighting in October. Do you think it kind of sets up perfectly if you win in impressive fashion on Saturday, if we get a quick finish in the title fight, that they can announce you versus the champion before Cub Swanson even comes into the debate?
I think so.
Is that the way it was set up?
No, it's not. It hasn't been set up like that. Not that I would tell you a way it was set up, but it hasn't been set up like that. But I believe that sounds right to me. That feels right to me. How can they deny it? How can they deny Cub and Edgar have already lost? You know what I mean? Cub could only decision Dustin. So for me to go out and flatline Dustin, floor him hard, how can they deny it? So I believe that is the way it will take shape. I believe the performance Saturday night, they will announce it that I'm the number one contender. Two
quick things before we let you go. I said it before about you being the face of a new generation of young people in Ireland and inspiring people. But with the sport of MMA, when the UFC returned in 2009 and the Joe Duffy and the Live Line and people saying all sorts of things about it, do you think mothers may be reluctant to let their son or daughter become Conor McGregor 2.0 and sending them off to a gym aged 9 or 10?
Nah, it's a new age now, Andrew. It's not the way it was, This is the one thing I've witnessed in my gym, in Straight Blast Gym, that the parents are on board with this dream now. I never had that, you know what I mean? We never had that growing up. We never had that. No one knew what it was. It was cage fighting, it was barbaric, it was this, it was that. Now it's a path. Now it's a path that sends kids and now it's a path kids can take, another path kids can take. So, and their parents are on board. So it's a beautiful thing. So that's why I believe the next generation will even be will go to that next level. So it's a beautiful time for martial arts in Ireland, and that it is in the forefront. And again, I am proud that I am a part of it.
I think I have a question that no one has asked you yet. I was talking with someone the other day, and I think you're going to retire quite young. Having heard you spoke about supporting your family and get in and get out with as little damage possible, make as most money, is that something that appeals to you? When you are comfortable, I know you want a UFC belt, a BJJ black belt and 25 million in the bank. When you get that, are you just going to turn around and say, that's it, I'm done, in and out, I did what I wanted?
I did say that, you're right. Who knows? I will take it again. I am smart. I won't stay in this game longer than I should. I am aware of the dangers of this game. And that is it. When I feel it is right, it is right. But again, I am only warming up. I'm only on jumping jacks at the minute. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to think like that. But of course, I am smart, and I will know when it is time. But when it is time, I will be set. Mark my words, I will be set for life.